Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a long time since my last long play, and I thank you all very much for your patience. Today we're going to be building a rundown ranch, so if that sounds like something you want to watch, then get a drink, a snack, a blanket, get comfy, and let's get into it. We're building on the Cantor Cottage lot today, which is a lot from the Horse Ranch expansion pack in Chestnut Ridge. This is the world. I feel like I probably built here more than I should, but I just love this world so much I can't help it. And I think that this build will fit perfectly in this world, so all in all, pretty good. It's pretty boxy, so we're gonna see what we can do. I don't want to like split it down the middle. This side is definitely larger, so 3, maybe that's okay. And there's like a porch area here. It seems to come out all the way. I'm not sure how big I want this to be or not. And then it's about the same up here too. Okay, and then roofing is gonna be pretty straightforward as well. I feel like all of this is pretty straightforward. And then we'll make it look cute with little details here and there. But the roofing's supposed to be the same-ish height. Like if it intersects like that. I'm just uncertain if I want it to come all the way through or not. I guess it has to because it has to cover this back, but I mean, I'm not seeing it on the reference photo, but we could even do like a bump out here. Just for added interest, or maybe we just do this. I don't know by how much the bump out should be. Maybe 1 is plenty. Then it can add like a little bit of something. Honestly, I could even put like a chimney here. It's kind of cute. There is one right here though. I think I'll use like one of the roof sculptures, and this is definitely off center, but what if we did it sort of like this, and then we could have a half gabled roof here, just a 1x1. It could work, it could work. There's kind of this little, like, I don't think it's an alcove, like a bump out bit sort of here, which I wonder how we could make work. I might just have to bring it out all the way unless I want to like bring in some of the adjusters, but it could be nice for a bit of interest to do it like this instead. But yeah, my other option is I bring this in and I bring this in. It's pretty cute as well. Maybe that's better than what I had. The only thing is the overhang is just going to be on the one side though, which I don't know how I feel. I also don't know about this back bit. Like, do I make this a bump out as well? I'm just trying to find ways to make this a little bit more interesting looking rather than just being a box. And I'm not sure if this is helping or not. It could be nice though to put some kind of like sunroom here. We could have it like windowed. Maybe do another half roof. Oh, should I keep it slanted? That was not the original plan, but it could be kind of cute. But what I was going to do is lower it a bunch and then bring this in probably. Honestly, I wonder about bringing it in on all sides. And it's kind of just like this. This is pretty flat though. So maybe this comes in by 1. I almost wonder if it should even be 1 wider still. or if that's going to be too much. I also haven't put it on a foundation or anything. Okay, let's try putting like the roof piece for the porch and see how we feel. Kind of like this. Or we could even rotate it, maybe more like that. Maybe bring out the adjusters. It looks a little bit awkward. But it's close to the reference photo. I wonder if I should just switch it though. Because I don't know if I like the raised bit there. That feels awkward to me. I don't think that's any better. So maybe I just use another half gabled roof. And just have it like way lower. That could work. I mean, it's a pretty standard and basic shell. I almost wonder about putting like a balcony up here or something. Would off center be fine, or should I make it centered? It's pretty cute. I feel like it's a pretty decent shell. I feel like I could probably get away with doing some of the details now, because there's not much else to add. I guess there is a sunroom in the photo, like back here. Should I make it bigger even? Okay, I mean, it's all pretty flat, so I guess I should just leave that as is. I might move the house a little bit. I was kind of thinking, since we're in Chestnut Ridge and there is like a horse option over here, I was kind of thinking about putting a shed over here. It's not included in the reference photo, but it could just be a good thing to have. Let me see how big the horse bed is. I think I just do one. I feel like it's a pretty good standard size, the shed I've made. Doesn't need to be crazy big. I was wondering about even making it a little bit skinnier. Like, I think that's probably plenty. And then, yeah, I guess would the door be on this side probably? I mean, it couldn't be on the other side, I don't think. Well, actually, maybe. I would definitely use one of the barn doors. Okay, it like barely fits. Something like that's a bit better. That's if it was going to be like a stable. I know, I'm kind of wondering if it should be on the front or not. I guess now there's like space for it if I wanted it to be. It does look pretty cute like that, to be honest. Maybe we can do something like that then. Maybe make it a bit more symmetrical. I think for spacing though, that's probably pretty good. I don't know if I want these to be exactly in line. Let me... What should I move? I guess I will move the stable forward. Or should I move the stable backwards and then we can have a lot more space here? Okay, I think that's probably pretty good as like a starting point. Which leads us to add in all of the accents now. Now the roof is green, and my favorite green roof to use is this one from Snowy Escape. So, truthfully, I may do that. It does kind of look like this part is a little different than the upstairs part, the other roofing. It looks definitely more shingled, more like this, I guess. But we could make it look maybe a bit more weathered. We could use this from Island Living. If we did that and then threw in some like scuffs from Life and Death, it doesn't match perfectly. Ooh, that one from is it Adventure Weights? Yes, that one actually works pretty well. Or what about the gray one from, ooh, that's quite good too, from Lovestruck, and it matches quite well. I guess it's just personal preference. This looks a bit more decrepit, I guess, so we'll go with that one. I can do something like that maybe. Could apply it to the shed as well. That is like a massive hole, but it's kind of cute. Maybe I only need one on here, but we'll see. I also might lower this. Oops. Okay, if I'm gonna do that, I will have to replace all the damage. Okay. For wallpaper, it's kind of hard. I love a white and green house, and I feel like I always do the same wallpaper, but I don't know. I could do like a mix of this one from Werewolves with the wood and then maybe kind of intersect them, which I think I did maybe not too long ago. It's because part of this looks like the paint is really weathered. Like up front here, it looks super weathered. And I'm kind of wondering, maybe we can mix it with like vines and stuff. I don't know why that is deleting those actually. Okay, I will place them after, I guess. But I don't know, I feel like that could be kind of cute. The other option... I guess we do have a lot of other options, but Adventure Weights could also be really nice here. Looks pretty gray though. I mean, honestly, even the horse ranch one would be pretty nice. But maybe that's more so for the barn situation. Should it be white or should I do like a beige house or something? I could even go with this one, which is pretty cute too. Could do green doors. I'm gonna just do something like this along the sides. Okay, we'll have to see how well we can blend this. Or should I just have like two different wallpapers for like different parts of it? Maybe on a different section. Oh, this could be kind of cute. I really wish this wallpaper came in different colors because I want to use it all the time because it's like perfectly weathered, but it only comes in that brown. I'm gonna do a red brick on this chimney, I think. Oh, which doesn't make me think I need to add that too. Maybe on this back side we could have a different sort of wallpaper. Even this one looks so nice. This one's from Island Living. Okay, I would need 2 separate roof pieces. It's pretty cute with 2 different wallpapers, to be honest. So I kind of wonder if I bring that in to the front or not. Well, it definitely looks cute on the back, and I guess, I don't know, I thought it might add more interest on the front if we used extra wallpapers. Maybe I need windows and stuff before I get ahead of myself. Okay, well, I didn't have like roof trim or anything. I got very sidetracked. So why don't we finish up all of that and then add windows and then decide on wallpaper and stuff. I don't know if I prefer like a solid trim like this or if I was into that kind of default trim but like with a color. Maybe I could do solid up top. I think it's supposed to be white up here, but that looks very pristine. I'd probably go gray, or I was wondering if I kind of like stick in the color palette and do green, which I think looks a bit better. So let's try that. And then I need a chimney here. Probably use the good old reliable one from Cottage Living. I love this chimney so much. So I could do that. And then we'd need something for up in here. Like I'd probably switch it to a half wall. Like this. Change the wall trim as well. Do something red to match. That is way too red. Maybe brown. Maybe I just go green. Gray. That's better. I can try that. And then I want to put one in there, which maybe this is better for that. Or should I do... These ones are just too big. I need a 1x1. I could do like this one here and then put the 1x1 in here. It could work. This might look a little bit too big though, but it is cute. I'll leave it for now, and we can always change it later. I want to use this one, but that roof or the wall trim is really throwing me off. Maybe just white is better, or gray. We'll see. Okay, other roof things I wanted to use. I actually kind of wanted to use these little details from Strangerville, because A, they're green, and there's kind of like some spiky bits on the roof, so I feel like this is pretty perfect. And I never use these, so... I feel like that's quite cute. Is there little end bits for it that I could use? Strangerville. There's these. They don't snap to the exact corner. I'll have to alt place them. Or I just let them go where they want to go and then... I don't know if I should stop early though. I feel like that looks kind of strange. This might also look kind of strange though. I'm not actually too sure. Maybe if we put in like some little roof in the eaves, like some roof detailing in the eaves. I don't think I would put one here because the chimney is there. But, I mean, I can picture the detailing I'm thinking of, I just don't know if it's an option. Also could be very cute to have a satellite or this wind turbine there. I'm gonna try a little satellite dish. Like there, I guess. Could throw in a flag as well, but then I feel like there's a lot of details. Maybe it's better, should the satellite dish go down there? Oops. Maybe it's better down there, I'm not too sure actually. Like that. I still don't have windows, so I have to put all of those in. Yeah, like I know what I want and what I think it should be up in here, but I'm not seeing it as an option. And I honestly don't think it is an option. I think I'd have to get a little bit creative. We should definitely throw in a drain pipe somewhere. That's going to be very essential. Maybe even put one here instead. I don't know how you spell it. I'm looking for a corbler though. I just don't know the best way to spell it. I thought it was under roof details, but now I feel though it is not. Wall sculptures maybe? Okay, this is, oh, that's how you spell it. This is more what I was thinking of. I want it to be like a diamond shape, which we don't have. But we can make do. Like, I think this one would be really cute. I can put these in all of the roof lines. Except for that back one. I do think they should all raise up though, and I'm going to do that with the tool mod. The way I highlight all of them is I just hold Alt while I click on them. And then, well, first off, I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to elevate them maybe by like half a point. Okay, maybe half a point more. And then I will unselect. I feel like that's pretty cute. I should probably like finish with my other things as well, like adding windows. I feel like I keep forgetting. Let's do the foundation first. It looks a bit like stone. I could even go with this one actually from Get Together, which is quite cute. Do I want to use it on the whole thing or should I use wood on the other bits? I guess it doesn't hurt to do the whole thing. And then for this one, we'll just do the brick that matches. Maybe with the green. Guess we should also make this match as well. I know people get angry when I put shingles, but it's not meant to be shingles. It's meant to be brick continuing up the side. So use your imagination. Like I'm just trying to make it look as seamless as I can. Maybe that's better actually. I do wish there was a bit of a softer red because that's pretty extreme. Just go with the brown, and then maybe I can use the brown here too. Okay, we can try that. All right, for windows, what should we do? It looks pretty straightforward. Like honestly, it kind of looks like this for the upper one, but we could use the base game ones, these ones, do it like that. And then for the base, it looks like this almost, with a big one in the middle. Like if we had a 2-tile wide version of this, which I don't think we do. Like almost like this, but if it had a divider in the middle. Could also use the ones from high school years, but I use those all the time. This is also a super cute one. Doesn't necessarily match what I'm looking at, but oh, we could use this up in the roof line though. That would be very cute. And then it's almost just like one window there. Is this even or is something off? Okay, I think that would make it even. But yeah, I still need something in the middle if we're gonna do that. No. I really just want like a simple window. Maybe I use this one. Maybe instead I use it twice. No, that does not look so good. I don't know if I want it like this. I kind of liked that there was like a bigger window situation down here. I'm just not sure the best way to go about that. Should I use Adventure Awaits windows? I could do like 2 shuttered ones. Not exactly the same, but I mean, it sort of works. I do like the double window up there. That's pretty cute. Oh, there's also these ones. Like, maybe I could use these and combine them. Is there a single tile version of this? Or like a double tile? They're the mega windows. That's certainly too big. That is also too big, but it is a mega window. There's this one, which also has shutters. Maybe I just leave it like that, or I alternate them. This one could go down here, this one could go up here, and I can push them together. It's pretty cute. I feel like there's going to be a lot of indecision with that. We can put another one here. It looks like just one window, but honestly, it's such a wide space that I definitely can put 2. We could even throw in a really decrepit one from Life and Death. I don't know where it would be. Right here, actually. But that could be really perfect up in this roof line. I was gonna say we could put it on this side too, but I forgot there's a chimney there. Okay, I'm thinking I'm just gonna duplicate those. And then for the sunroom, I could do a bunch of these maybe, which looks pretty cute actually. I could do a bunch of those, or I could use the ones from high school years. But honestly, this looks really adorable. I think it makes sense to have some sort of door here though. So kind of wondered about squeezing one there. And I know Adventure Waits has a single tile one that might match. I think it does match. This one. I think that would be really cute. And then we could even put a little porch here. And some stairs. Which I also have not done for the front now that I think about it. I always struggle with what stairs to use on like stone stuff because we don't have any that match, which is so aggravating. I could try these ones from Life and Death. They sort of match. I'll just do it like that. And then there's actually no real stairs on the reference photo. It's something like this. Same thing, there's not really like a stone that matches this foundation. Maybe we just go to brick then? I'm kind of tempted to use the one from Horse Ranch. I could also use columns to kind of divide some of this up, which could be nice. There is columns in the front here, which to me look most similar to the ones from Strangerville. So we can use those ones, I think, once I find them. Okay, well, we have two options. I think this one looks most accurate, so let's try this. Justin in all white would be the preference. And then maybe we put in spandrels. Okay, that's pretty cute. I cannot even lie. There's no fencing, but I'm probably gonna add my own. I do like that one from Vampires. Though I'm sure there's a base game one that would probably do about the same. Oh, even just this is pretty nice. Maybe something more simple is better. It's pretty cute. I'm still unsure about this window situation though. I kind of wonder if I should limit it again. Like maybe just 2 would be best. Down here, and then I can use those Adventure Waits ones on the back. We'll see once we add in, I guess, the vines and see how those place. It would also be very nice, because I see this in the reference photo, to put a AC unit. Use the one from Strangerville, or I could use the one from For Rent. This one's pretty small, so perhaps the For Rent one is better. And I can like put it off to the side too. And it comes in a nice worn swatch. So let's go with that. It's all pretty samey down here. So part of me wonders if I should commit and just do more like red brick and stuff. And I could do maybe red brick stairs. And then it could kind of tie in the extra bits that I've been adding. I think that could work. I haven't even picked a front door. I think adventure weights might be our best option though, because I do kind of want like a screen. Like that to me looks perfect. And we could put a little window beside it too. Oh, there is one right here actually. Oh, it almost, okay, wait. It almost looks like this. And then like the doors here. And there's a window beside it. Like this and like this basically. Which honestly, quite cute. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Yeah. I'm just unsure if I should, like it's a lot of the same window right now. Just wondering if I should try to mix it up here and there. Maybe up top I can try and use these ones again. That looks kind of silly though. Okay, well, we can try it like this and see. And then some sort of porch light would be adorable. I actually don't even know if this one has screen in the end. No, I think it's just glass, but it looks really cute, so I feel like I can't not use it. It's either that or the one from Island... what? Island Living, there we go. It's completely blanking on the name, because I know that one has a screen. Could even use this one from Life and Death though. It is nice and decrepit. Where is the door I'm thinking of? Those are all double doors. It's a single. Is it further up or have I glossed over it so many times now? Okay, it's right here. Let's see. It does work pretty well, actually. Maybe we will try that one and then throw in a porch light. I could do it in a gray. We'll just do the white, though. I thought there was one that was considered outdoor from Horse Ranch, but I guess it is not. I was thinking of this one specifically. I think that would look really nice there. We can even put like a little rocking chair or something in this corner. Like that. And green could be cute to tie in the roof. Definitely need a mat as well. A little entrance mat. It would be cute to have some like hay here and there. Maybe like it's got dragged in or dragged up. I don't know if the woven mat's going to be too much. I kind of want to make it bigger though. I don't think it's too much. I think it's pretty cute. I could even put it in more of like a swatch that matches the porch, but I don't know, I kind of like it in the beige. I think that's pretty cute. I also don't have any landscaping in, which is probably going to help a bunch. But I'm getting a bit carried away because I didn't even finish the windows, so maybe I should do that first. I don't know if I'll put any on this side. I guess it also depends on the floor plan. Maybe I just repeat some windows here. Like this. And then on the back, I feel like I should try to use these again. Maybe the balcony is like a fake balcony. And I can do just like 2 windows. Maybe I could even put some kind of overhang too. It could just be like a 2x2 balcony. I just put the windows together. That looks a little bit silly. Maybe no balcony is best. Like a little metal overhang from Island Living could be good. Then what was I doing on the bottom? These, which I guess I can use again. I don't know what the best method is. Maybe something like that. I don't know if I want to repeat this window. Let's see. It's not bad. Like, I do think it's cute, but maybe this overhang is not what I need, or maybe not in that color. Oh, I could add in green shutters though. I feel like a lot of the green's gonna come from the ivy, so we can leave it like this. Oh, even if I use the Adventure Waits one instead, but that messes with the shutters. I do like the gray though. Maybe if I make it larger. I don't think that helps. It would have to be like this, and then like I use the Adventure Waits windows basically. It's pretty cute. Again, I think some of the windows might change once we do the floor plan, but I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good starting point, but I might want to put some there. Like that little sliding one from Snowy Escape could work really well. If I can't find that, I think I can use the base game one, but that's the base game one, but I was thinking of the Snowy Escape one, this one. Maybe I could do like 2 of them. Or maybe I just do 1 because maybe a bathroom goes here. I also kind of like the off-centered look. I could try something like that, we'll see. All in all, I think it's looking really cute, so why don't we mess around with some ivy placement. We're gonna use, what am I thinking of? University. There we go. Because they have probably my favorite ivy in the game. This is maybe too much because it's gonna block a lot of the windows. I can maybe try this one and just size it down actually. Kind of like that. It's pretty cute. I mean, I could use this one and maybe size it down. I wonder about sizing it down and maybe raising it up, and then we can kind of connect some of these and get rid of that harsh transition. There's going to be some overhangs, but I think that's okay because I'll cover it up with landscaping. I feel like that's pretty good though. And then there is some corner pieces. I could try that, but it's definitely going to clip with what I have, so maybe not. I can use it on a different corner perhaps. Maybe this one? Maybe the same sort of thing though. Because I would prefer not to see it on the inside. Which you will. Oh, I can use this one, which I think is shorter or smaller. You can see it a little bit, but not too bad. It does look cute on the back though. I could use this again if I wanted. No, it's gonna cover the window though. Can I use this one over here? It's okay if some of the windows get covered. I don't know if I mind it that much. Oh, this could actually be a good spot for it if I sized it down, because there's just like a chunk of empty space here. This is slightly too big, so maybe if we make it like 0.9. It does look really cute though. I feel like I'm pretty happy with that ratio. I could definitely put some over here, but I don't know, I shouldn't go like overboard. Or maybe lastly, I will put some of this big one over here. I don't think it's too repetitive because I did various sizes, so I think it's okay. And again, I can always change it after the fact. The other thing I think would be super cute to add would be a bunch of like wall decals, because we have so many to choose from. Like things like this I think would be super cute to put here and there. I mean, I'm using some pretty beat up wallpaper, so I don't know how necessary it is, but they're definitely fun to add. Like even these little scrapes and stuff, or water damage. I could put a bunch of water damage under the radiator here. Or AC unit, sorry. Maybe there could be some scrapes at the door. I don't know. Or maybe actually behind the rocking chair, like it's beat the wall so many times. Maybe for that, these ones would be better. I could put more damage there. Some scrapes and stuff. I think that's looking super cute. Honestly, it looks adorable if you ask me. The only thing I'm uncertain about right now is the chimney. I feel as though it should be a touch smaller. I guess, would it be that noticeable if I reused this one? A little bit. I could use it in a different color, but I feel like the red was really speaking to me. I could use this one actually, just from Get Together. Just like a little round chimney. That's quite cute. Okay, let's go with that. With where I put this house, let's try and find like some tree placements. I like to use landscaping from around the area, so we'll filter by horse ranch. But we might have to do some of our own searching afterwards. I could use this big oak tree. Just don't want it to clip with any of the house, which might be wishful thinking. And there's also like a version of it right there, so I do quite like this little tree. There's a bit more of a filled-in version, but I don't know, I kind of like it as this. Maybe this just goes up front even. I'm kind of tempted to use my favorite pine trees again from Werewolves. Just think they have the prettiest ones ever. Something tall like that there would be really pretty. There's not really pine trees in this world, but it would not be a true build of mine if I didn't include a pine tree. Like, I do think a big tree could go back here, but I don't know, with that one there, I'm a little less inclined to add it. If I move this like kind of way to the front, then I think a bigger tree back there would make sense. I just don't know which one yet. There's no trees in this reference photo, so I am just winging it. I mean, I guess it's okay. I can't see what else I would put there though. So I guess we will roll with it. I can also put in this pine tree. Kind of like there. I feel like it needs one other tree up here. Maybe I could do that one. It does like completely cover it though. I feel like this is like my angle. So now I'm unsure. We'll see once we add in the other stuff, because it could be nice to put in some like farmland here so there's some more activities. But I think this is probably a good starting point for our trees. If I go in with some terrain paint and give a sense of what's gonna go where, maybe? Like this would be the entrance. Then there's kind of like the walking. Then I guess there's this back portion, which I think should also connect. Sort of like that. And then over here could be farmland. Like maybe using those big plots from cottage living would be best. Or we could use maybe like planter boxes. I was thinking maybe these, or we could go with these. That feels more like a side of the house thing, and this is like a outdoor area thing. Like say if I did it like this, and then we could do debug fencing maybe, or we can just have like something like this. I mean, that would be pretty cute. What are our options for fencing here? Well, I could do like cobblestone fencing. I could use the ones from Adventure Awaits. Ooh, actually, wait, cats and dogs could work. I could use the cemetery stuff. I just think it's nice if I can make part of it look like it's a bit disheveled, like this. Which is why I was wondering about using the Adventure or Enchanted by Nature ones. Because they're like stone, but a bit decrepit. Ooh, maybe actually I just use some horse ranch ones. I also haven't seen decrepit a lot. I don't think I've used a different descriptor at all. These are the ones I was thinking of. Okay, let's look at those horse ranch ones again. I could do something like this, or yeah, none of these seem to have super like destroyed fences. which was my original thinking. Maybe, actually, I just used these ones from werewolves. I don't think it matters to actually have that fence, so I'm gonna get rid of all of that. But that actually looks super cute if you ask me. Maybe everything should go back a tile though, so that I can add in like proper landscaping. Can do something like that. I think that looks very cute. And then yeah, all of this will be landscaped and this. And I think that'll help us out a lot. So I think now we can go ahead and start doing some of the landscaping. And I have put my filter on base game and horse ranch because I think that will work the best for this world, obviously. And there is a lot of nice grass in horse ranch, but I think we have the same in base game. So I'm gonna try to use base game where I can. Yeah, like all of these. I do love this overgrown grass. And all of this landscaping is from Debug, by the way, if you're curious. Because I think Debug just has the better of the decorating stuff. And I think it should be pretty overgrown. I also like the ground ivy too. I think we can mix in maybe some dead grass here and there. Ooh, I do kind of prefer the horse ranch ivy though. It's a bit like more of an olive color. Oh, and there is all the little tiny flowers, which is super cute. I could even do one of these hanging things on the porch. Hanging things as if it's not a plant. I'm just gonna raise it up a bit. I kind of like it there. Just as a little something. Could even do sunflowers if I wanted. Though I am tempted then to bring in the yellow flowers from Cottage Living, which I may also do because I have used a decent chunk of Cottage Living, so it wouldn't be the worst thing to add more. There's also the classic pink flowers, which are pretty cute. Yeah, I think I should put this bush somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Maybe I'll use the more yellow version instead. Because I'd imagine this to be a pretty hot area. So it would make sense for some of the landscaping to be a bit more dead in spots. Maybe I even use the bush there. If that's the case, I should definitely get rid of the wisteria, but maybe over here is better. To kind of like section that in a bit. I also put this terrain paint down as like placeholder, so it's likely going to change at some point. I always feel hesitant to do it at the start though, because sometimes it just disappears, like it just glitches out. So I will hold off for now, and then if it looks different when you download it or see it later in the video, you know why. That's island living. Oh yeah, now we've like, since I've been eye dropping, we've lost the filters. But that's okay. I can just eye drop from what I've been using. wonder if I should use any of these. Are they hydrangeas? Like any of the big flowers. They are hydrangeas. I feel like it's one or the other, like either these pink ones or these hydrangeas. I kind of feel like recently all my landscaping's been a bit similar. I fear I have not branched out much, but once you find a combo, sometimes it's hard to break away from that, especially if it's a good combo. Something like that, maybe. I do want my landscaping to continue backwards, but my fear is that it'll start looking very repetitive, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to not do that. I do think a big bush here would be nice. Yeah, like I could bring in these nice bushes from cottage living. They're big and they take up space. Maybe like mix with some of the horse ranch ones. But I definitely need like something bigger there. This tree is proving to be a little bit difficult to decorate around. Maybe some more of the ivy to fill that in. Maybe I'll just copy all of this to the back. Can I do little flowers too, or? Also, the reason I'm able to like clone all of this debug stuff is because I have the Better Build and Buy mod installed, which you don't need to have installed in order to get this build. I just use it to help me build. So if you wanted to be able to duplicate all your debug stuff, I highly recommend that mod. Okay, putting the ivy helps a little bit. I definitely need to do something with that middle section so it doesn't look so repetitive. And just rotating these can help. Maybe I'll throw in some grass there too. Okay, that's pretty good. Could probably throw in some dead grass over here as well. Now this is the only spot I have that bush, so maybe I shouldn't put that. Something more like that. I think it's pretty good. Oh, I'm not sure what happened here and why that is all now a different color, so we're gonna get rid of that. I did do the floor plan and wallpaper off camera, and it seems to be coming through right now. I do need to be careful because these things keep deleting and I'm not entirely sure why. So hopefully they will still be there when I upload this to the gallery. But yeah, this is what the inside is looking like for the floor plan. We're gonna have a mudroom, living room, dining room, a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, and breakfast nook. Then we're gonna have a bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, bedroom, bathroom. And I think that's about it for the floor plan. I'm gonna finish up some of the landscaping because I think the trees should have something to be rooted to. Just not too much, I don't think. But it would be nice here and there. I'll actually use this over behind the shed even. For some reason that grass costs money and I could not tell you why. Oh wait, these are from Life and Death and are actually really cute. the little orange ones. I think they're little poppies, and I'm gonna put them around. I think there's red ones as well, but I guess we'll go with the orange. Yeah, here's the red ones. Oh, maybe the red looks better. I'm actually not too sure now. But I liked the orange because they looked a bit more like dried up, I guess. I feel like this needs a porch light of some sort. Okay, I think this is looking pretty good. And like I said, I'm gonna mess around with the terrain paint after the fact, but all in all, I feel like that's a pretty nice exterior. So why don't we make our way to the interior now? We actually end up having a lot of space on the interior, and I couldn't tell you why, but part of me wants to start with the kitchen. So honestly, we're gonna jump there and work our way around. I'll keep it room to room, but something about the kitchen is really speaking to me. Because I feel like I've never used these tiles in a kitchen before, but something about it works so perfectly for this. I'm also a little tempted to use the country kitchen stuff. Like in terms of cabinetry. Cottage living is pretty cute as well, I can't lie, but I feel like I use that more often. The blue's kind of nice as like a contrast. Do I like the light blue or the dark blue? I kind of like the dark blue better, to be honest. It's gonna be a really big kitchen, oh my goodness. Like even something like that, that's huge. But I guess it's good. Maybe I could put the... Like, should I put the stove there and then the fridge there? And maybe a sink somewhere along here? With this size kitchen, they could have 2 sinks, to be honest. I always like putting a sink by the window, though. Is there a matching one? Yes, there is. Let's use that, actually. If that's the case, then we'll put it over here. I think that looks really cute. And there is like a matching fridge and oven. If I just want to go all country kitchen. Ooh, I kind of love the red fridge. The oven looks like this. Am I liking this color scheme? I think so. It's a bit odd, but kind of in a good way. Ooh, there is green cabinets. Or not cabinets, appliances. But I kind of like the red with that. Should I make it beige then? So that things kind of match a bit better? Maybe, actually. Yeah, that's probably better, I think. Very cute, though. Very big. There's gonna be a lot of sitting spots, too. But I guess if I have that many bedrooms, it makes sense. Do I put... Oh, I didn't even see how the island pieces look. Those are actually quite cute. A bit repetitive, though. I wonder if I used 2 ends, if it would be better. Like this and this. They're definitely different. Yeah, I think I prefer that. And I like how weathered these look, too, because I think that's quite good for what I'm going for. Put them on the wrong sides, though. And then I can put the stools. I was considering the horse ranch ones, but maybe I should use something else. I don't want to be so matchy-matchy. I think I was going to go for like a little bit of a disheveled look. Or pieced together. The green's pretty cute. I was debating about moving it forward, but it's probably okay as is. Let's look at cabinets. There is matching ones, but they are open shelving, which is not my preferred look. Maybe I can do bits and pieces of them though. I also don't know how I feel about the coral curtains as that accent. I do like this corner piece. I don't know if I'm loving the cabinet situation. I like the pieces of them, but in combination, I don't know how I feel. Maybe I just put cabinets on this side and that's it. I just don't know if I can see them like going along this whole wall. I think I'd have to use different ones here, or just none. I'm sure it's probably fine like this. I almost wonder about a different stove, but... Okay, maybe we could do some appliances. This one comes in red, beige. I like it because it looks a little bit older, but we might want something a bit more standard. Because this looks like it's meant to look old, but it's actually new. Like Smeg stuff, basically. So I could do something quite old like that. Or actually, maybe use this one instead, like even older. I mean, that goes beside the fridge. And like a coffee pot, too. Or a kettle's probably more versatile. Could use the one from Ventura Waits. It makes sense to have it by the sink. The only thing is this one is like you had to get the pack by a certain time, which I'm not a big fan of. So maybe we can use something different instead. I still have yet to put a blender in anything. Crockpot. Do I want the pressure cooker or a kettle? I think it's either or. I feel like the pressure cooker might be better in this circumstance. Maybe I can put that one by the stove. And then we can clutter everything and leave this one empty, is my thinking. It would be cute to have some kind of mat near the sink. I feel like I always go with this one. But I can't help it if it works. Okay, why don't we take out some decorations for this? And maybe find some new ones. Maybe not. Sometimes it's hard because I have better built in mind, so I have all the debug stuff like in the clutter section. So either gloss pass items or I just end up using the same ones. But I'm gonna try and get a variety here. Could put these pots and pans above the microwave. Potentially. I do like the baking stuff. Maybe we could throw that in. Maybe a little like lunchbox. Scale. A spice rack would be handy. A cookbook would be cute. Or maybe an old phone as well. Doesn't have to be kitchen clutter. Might as well throw in a smoke alarm. I think a little lamp as well and a plant. Classic. Candles would be cute. But in terms of lamp, oh, maybe this one. That has a really nice glow to it, actually. The pink's kind of cute, but I do like the blue. And then in terms of plants, oh, we have a couple of cute ones we could use from, is this Garden to Table, I think? Or maybe even that one from Life and Death. Just trying to think of maybe like herbs and stuff. I'm gonna put this lamp a little bit closer. Okay, one of these counters has to be empty, which I guess it's gonna be this one in the end. I want to put this somewhere. Maybe over here. Yeah, now I just kind of have to like divvy everything up. Where were those cereal boxes? You can put those there. I think the cookbook should go over here with the utensils and the oven mitts. This could probably go there. I've used that. This I kind of want to go on the fridge. Maybe with this, or maybe that's better over there. This I was going to put beside the sink, but I want this to be empty, so I don't know if it'll fit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll just put some soap. Should I do that or should I do bar soap? Maybe I could fit both. It doesn't fit the best, but it doesn't fit the worst, so we're gonna go with it. I was wondering, maybe I should put this on the same side. I think that should still be functional. Fingers crossed. Oh, I did have this too. Can I fit that in the corner? Not the best. Maybe I will put that over there then. This should go on top of the microwave, I think. I wonder if I can squeeze it in there. Now, I was wondering about this plant from Life and Death, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. Maybe on top of the microwave. And then this, I feel like, could go beside. Like that. Okay, and then this corner. I'll put the spice rack there, and I guess the scale right beside it. And I wanted to do it so it looked like sticky notes too. Okay, I think that's really adorable actually. For on top of the microwave, we're gonna need to go to surfaces, displays, and take this from this shelf from Dream Home Decorator. Then holding Alt, I'm just gonna put it to the height of what the microwave would be, and then we can slot some things onto it. I'm gonna do this plant and the old phone. So I was gonna put up top. I can use a little candle too. I guess since I have the mortar and pestle too. And then we'll put the little bread box up here. I'm gonna move the fire alarm. And basically, if we just delete those, everything looks super cute. I'm gonna move this plant over though. Definitely a fire hazard with that candle. I will get rid of that candle then. But I think that looks adorable. I am gonna switch out the colors of this though. Kind of matches the microwave too much now. I could do it like that. And I'm leaving that one empty. Because of that, I think we can do a little bit more clutter on this island here. Some sort of plant in the middle. Could even do these ones. Again, I believe it's farm to table. You know what else would be cute is those little sticky notes and stuff from the Everyday Clutter kit. Or even this little thing. The change. But I was thinking something right here. If I can find them. Might just be easier to search at this point. Am I just in the wrong category, perhaps? Okay, and so we'll do this phone and mug combo. Just have to move things out of the way. I don't want it to look like they've been actively drinking from it, so I'm gonna do the little dirty version. Okay. I think that looks so super cute. Okay, I love that. Okay, it's pretty spacious still. I kind of feel like there needs to be something above this wall. Could maybe do some paintings or like a picture. A calendar could be helpful. Could do the kitty cat. I do still think there should be something there though. I'm not sure what. Oh, some garlic. That could be quite good. Maybe it's just like a picture of this pear. Pear's a... And then there needs to be something like there. Maybe even a clock. Don't think I've done that. Oh, like this old one even? Maybe it'd be better there. And then we find something else for this wall. I really do love this clock. It's quite beautiful. I don't know what I could put there instead. Oh, maybe we could do that little candle from Businesses and Hobbies. It's like a debug thing. This one here. We could do it in the rusted version. Or the terracotta version, not rusted. Wait, I think that's so cute. I love it. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, all of this is still very open. I don't think there's much I can do to fix that, though. Like, I don't want to add in just random junk just so I can fill it in. So I think perhaps this is how it has to be. I'm not sold on these bar stools. Oh, this should definitely go somewhere. This little bucket as like decor could work. That's probably way too big. Okay, maybe like that's okay. But I was looking at bar stools before I got distracted. Honestly, these ones could work well. Just in the yellow. These are from Cats and Dogs. I think that's better than what I had, so. I actually think this place looks so cute. I love it. I do wonder maybe about putting like tile back here. But the stove itself has like a built-in backsplash. Goodness me. So I think it's probably okay that I don't. Okay, that looks really cute for a kitchen. I'm super happy with how this came out. Like this side specifically. So I don't even know where I should go next. Probably over here would be the next course of action. Okay, so I think with all the amounts of people and bedrooms I have in this like little farmhouse situation, I think we should go with a bigger table. I don't know about this big because that'll probably be for the dining room. Actually, now that I think about this, it's more like a breakfast situation. Unless it should be, well, we have like the little tables there, so should this instead be like a little seating area? Like I could put a couple of benches and stuff. Well, now I'm kind of on the fence. I guess we don't need like 3 eating spots. Or I could have like a makeshift little, it won't actually be functional, but like a little breakfast corner. I did something like that. Obviously not with this furniture. That leaves the walkway empty, but yeah, I think maybe like a second sitting spot would be cuter. Because we're going to have the main living room, and then I think it'd be cozier if this was a little hangout space. And it's like a sunroom, so you can't go wrong. It's kind of hard to decorate this without having decorated the other one, because I don't know what I'll put in here, but I feel like this green sofa looks really nice with all of this. could throw in like this chair from Venture Waits with the blanket, or even this one actually. That looks a bit more rugged. Now I feel like I'm just decorating this for me, but I kind of still want to match everything there. Well, the green matches the sofa. I could alternatively use the matching sofa. It is pretty cute. I kind of prefer like a mix and match situation for this. I'm kind of considering using that one from Laundry Day. If I can find it. This one. Or actually even that would be pretty cute. Likely in a different color. I think I like the darker better. And then if I had a little rug, that's pretty cute. I wonder, maybe we should put some like skill item over here, like an easel could be nice. Or even like the flower arranging table could be really cute, because you come in with your flowers and you decorate here. It's actually pretty adorable. I like the yellow too. I feel like it ties in those chairs pretty nice and it's a good spot for it. Or alternatively, I could use the woodworking table. I guess it's up to you and what you have access to, because I could put a lot of things in here in theory. A little guitar in the corner. I'm decorating this very out of order, but hopefully it all comes together in the end. I could put a little end table here. It's a pretty big one. Maybe something smaller like that. No, not my favorite. Oh, the little hutch from Adventure Waits is super cute too. What if I just use the table? I could use the red and tie in the red from the fridge there. I could put like a lamp and stuff. The thing is, I should probably have done this first, would be curtains. Because it's a very sunny room, so you definitely need them. But I don't know which ones I'm going to use now. You could do a couple of these ones just in beige. I kind of like that. Definitely makes the room a bit darker, but then I'll just move everything so it's not clipping. It does block a decent chunk is my only issue. But these are too big, so I guess we'll go with it. I was wondering about putting another sort of sitting spot here. Could I even use the rocking chair? It's pretty cute. It needs more space though. I don't know if that that'll probably put your Sims in the wall if they try to use it, but I don't know, it's kind of cute. Maybe like this giant plant here. And I did say a lamp on this. Could even do one of the broken ones. I feel like this is just where all their broken stuff or mismatched stuff goes. Maybe this little lamp from Venture Waits. It's very cottagey here, which I love. Or maybe it should almost be like this instead. And we just have the two seating options. Could be better like that. For up here, I wonder if I should put artwork or some sort of like, I could do like this dried herb situation from Laundry Day. Even a fan might be nice actually. Maybe I could put that like over here even. Or on this wall, maybe? We will think on it. Oh, a broom and dustpan would be helpful for here, but I don't quite have the wall space for it. Oh, I could even do this, maybe above the archway here. Could be better than the fan. Maybe the fan goes in the bedroom somewhere. Okay, there's these ones from Realm of Magic, which wasn't what I was thinking, but they might actually be cuter. They look more floral than what I was envisioning. These are the ones I was thinking of. So honestly, let's try these instead. I feel like I never use these, so I could do it that color maybe. Super cute. Maybe like a little sconce on the side. I could even do this one again. Then we have like 2 skill items in here. Dare I put more? I don't know what I would put. I could put these little like decoration bins over here. They don't look the cutest though. A heater, console, a dartboard, a games table back here actually would have been really cute. I feel like I could fit an easel now. I don't want to cram everything into this back room though. Oh, maybe I could put the little cross stitching basket. And there can be 2 little skill items here. I like it with the red. Yeah, I don't know if I want to throw in another just for the sake of it. Is this still walkable? I'm not sure. Maybe I can put the woodworking table outside somewhere. Might even make sense in the barn, but I don't know if that's functional. I'm just gonna put it here for now and we'll come back to it. Okay, I guess we'll put in the easel here. There's like 3 skill items back to back, but I think that's okay. And then do I put that little like sculpture thing beside it? The little painting sculpture. Pretty sure it's under sculptures. This thing here, yeah. That looks super cute. I could even put the little paint mat from City Living under it. Maybe I'll just do like a little small thing like that. Cute. I was gonna try and move around the skill items, but I think it's probably okay actually. Let me see what else I could put on this though. Oh, maybe I could put this by the door. That's probably gonna be too big. I think that one's definitely too big. Okay, not that one. I did kind of like that it was in that metal container though. Okay, some things definitely need to move around. That, and then we can put some little decorations. I like a stack of magazines and a coffee mug actually. That looks really cute. fairly certain the magazines are in this category. Or even just a stack of books would be really cute. We could do that instead and then switch out the colors of this. I kind of want to throw in some glasses. Okay, I think that's adorable. What about putting like a spider web back here? That's pretty cute. I think all of this looks quite cute. There's these little marks from the Restoration Workshop kit. I'm a little tempted to put here. I don't know why there would be like sawdust at a flower spot, but maybe it's a whole bunch of pollen. But I kind of like the mess that it adds. Maybe I should put another spider web over here. I kind of want to switch out the light maybe to that individual one from Laundry Day. It could be cute. I don't know, I think that's kind of nice. That's a little something. Do I put in a fan though? I wonder. Like, it seems like such a fan room. Does the light show up if I do that? No. But I could move the light or just put the fan elsewhere. Maybe using this one from Werewolves would be really cute. Well, it's super cute actually. Okay, what if I did it here and then I could size up the light or size down the light? I'll size it up a bit and then it should look like the light is in the fan. Would be my hope. I'm pretty sure I did this in my other build too. Like the mobile homes that I did. Okay, now hopefully your Sims won't hit their head on that, but I do think that's super cute. And the color scheme works really well. This came out so cute. I'm very happy that I didn't do like a breakfast nook. I think that looks really good. I'm not sure where we should move to next. I guess maybe we'll do the dining room. I'm just jumping all over the place here, but this could be a good spot. I'm kind of tempted to use this one from Garden to Table. Farm to Table? Garden to Table? I don't even know, but I like it because it looks very weathered. And there is a larger size too, or I could even use the one from the rewards event. Or this one's cute too, from Venture Weights. Yeah, do I need the larger size though? That is my question. Let's see, I'm gonna have a bedroom here. 1, 2, 3. I need at least 4 chairs. I feel like 6 is probably plenty. I guess it doesn't matter because I could do like this big one and have 6, or I could do the small one and have 6. Kind of a personal preference, I'd say. I'm interested in using these chairs from Horse Ranch, or I could use the same ones that I used earlier from Cats and Dogs, but as like not bar stools. This one's also kind of cute though. I don't know if it's too cutesy is the thing. Also don't necessarily have that color anywhere right now. These ones are certainly weathered. But I can't use all the Adventure Weight stuff. Oh, I can get nice weathered versions of these. These are from Life and Death. There's other cats and dogs ones, which are super cute. The red kind of matches. Or like the wood kind of matches. Is it too cutesy or is it just the right amount? I think it looks pretty good and cohesive with all of this, so I'd say it's probably pretty good. I don't think I'll go like this. I think that's probably too many. So maybe we do the smaller version. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cute. And then we can do a rug. Or maybe one of the werewolves ones. I'll size it up a bit, but I do like the distressed look of it. I'm kind of between this green one, which I really like, or this one. I'm kind of tempted to do the green one, and then I'll size it up. Like 1.3 maybe? I think that looks pretty nice. It's not the same shade of green is the only thing. It's a lot more blue. And I've been going like yellow-green. So should I switch it? I could just go with yellow, to be honest. Maybe tie in some of those chairs, but I'm not as big of a fan. I could try that one. But I don't know. Maybe it's the chairs that are my issue. Again, they might be too cutesy. There is these ones, which are definitely weathered. Okay, what if I try these ones from Life and Death and maybe at the different table? That looks a lot more cohesive to me. And this kind of ties in the terracotta from the kitchen and stuff, and the red from the fridge. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. I always struggle with dining rooms because there's so much like wall space, I guess, and I never really know what to put. Like, I can't exactly fit a bar back there. I don't know about a fireplace. Probably fit a mirror, like a horizontal one. And then maybe like a console table, I guess. But even that, I'm like, I don't know, because I feel like half up, half down, that's going to be very annoying. Maybe it's better to just leave it pretty empty. We will clutter the middle of this, though. Maybe we can put the little shakers here. A little lamp would be very cute. Or I could just put one in the corner. I feel like all of my decorating gets pushed to the corner when I'm in the living room. This, some sort of small clutter item here. Maybe like the trio of mugs. We could have eggs too, why not? We could have some jarred stuff. Maybe I can just put all sorts of little food things here. I did all of that just for it to not even be centered. Okay, I think that's better. Okay. Maybe we'll do pickles and this and Maybe kind of like that. I put the cereal there, so I guess I should not put it here. I almost feel like this should be smaller even. I don't know how I feel about the pickles being centered either. I feel like it needs to be like this and then maybe like that. I think that's better. Ooh, we can do eggs with the variety. Okay, that's very cute. Maybe we'll just put some like clutter around here. I could probably go in the living room, those board games. This is from Laundry Day, but why is it actually kind of cute here? And it's an item I never use, but it seems pretty fitting for here. We can just kind of throw some stuff around. Maybe this is like broken down stuff that they're gonna repair at some point, and it's kind of just made its way to the corner, which makes me want to put another cobweb like here maybe. And then I feel like I have to put stuff in this corner. Could do a tall plant. Maybe just this one. And then do I put something there? Maybe I'll look under sculptures. I'm kind of thinking like one of those corner specific decorations. If I can find it. Once again, I think it's in this category, but I could be completely wrong. I wonder if I could fit in any of this. Like, these little tins are so cute and I've never used them. You could do it like this. Cute. Oh, there's a little casserole dish. That's adorable. I still don't see what I was looking for though. Okay, now we're into debug stuff. I'm not even sure what it would be under. Decorations? Miscellaneous? Wall sculptures is what I was just in. There might be some in miscellaneous, but I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for. I can picture it so clearly in my head. Would it be under services maybe? If it's not in this section. Dividers. Oh, putting radiators would be really cute. I might go around and do that after the fact. Okay, again, I'm still not seeing anything. I might put this wood stuff with the woodworking table, wherever that's gonna go. It must not be. Oh, I found them. I found one of them. This is what I was thinking of. Actually, I wasn't thinking of this one originally, but it looks pretty cute, so I think I'll go with it. Yeah, it's like a corner specific item. I don't know where the other one is. I was thinking of one from Cats and Dogs, I think it is. But alas, I do not see it. I feel like I was going to put something else, and now I really cannot remember what it was because I got sidetracked. Oh, I think it was the radiators. Is it by function? Like, I want to put this one from For Rent here. I want to put them all around, but I feel like that one would look cute there. Okay. I mean, for a dining room, that's pretty good. I don't know what else I could add, and it's very corner heavy, but I think that's all right. Maybe that means we should tackle the living room next, and then bedroom, and then I guess do those last two. I want to try to start and decorate this room now, which I think could be kind of easy. Well, we're going to see how it goes, but I'm kind of picturing like a fireplace right here, and then we can kind of center the living room furniture around that. But I don't know which fireplace. Kind of something old, maybe like this one from Cats and Dogs could be really cute. And because I have this bench from Adventure Awaits, which has like logs in it, I could put it right beside and have the fireplace off-centered. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is an option. Could do this one, but I think that, yeah, it matches the sofa there, which I don't know if I want or not, because I was kind of going for a mix and match sort of look. I could use the Adventure Awaits one as well. Or the Horse Ranch one. Honestly, I feel like there's a couple that could work for this. This cottage living one's really cute, but it is very large. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same with this Horse Ranch one, so maybe it doesn't even matter. It could even be nice to have this back wall like match the fireplace. I think that's an option. Like if I kind of had it like that. It does take up a lot of space if I do it like that though. Let me see about like sofas and stuff, because maybe that'll help. I wonder if I could fit like a 3-seater. It might be pretty tight. This is a lot smaller of a space than I think I originally planned for. I'm tempted to use this again. There's not really any blue going on in this. It's more of like a red and green sort of house, so I should probably stick to that color scheme. Honestly, maybe the base game. Like, I know it's pink, but it matches pretty well, to be honest. I kind of feel like it should be something like this, almost. It's pretty close. It's not centered. Maybe that's okay, though. Maybe it's part of the look. But then do I have, like, 2 chairs here sort of thing? Because I could do that. And then maybe put, this is all placeholder, but, and then put like a TV there. Or the TV goes on the fireplace. I do like this sofa, but I just wonder if it's too close to the fireplace. Maybe if I do it like that and then put the like a TV and a little sitting spot there. I could do the rundown armchair from Basement Treasures, but I kind of want to use the cats and dogs one, but I feel like I always use this, so I think I need to branch out, but that goes so perfectly together. I'm kind of tempted to use them both. Maybe I can't use this. Oh, maybe I could. Okay, I'm just gonna keep exploring and experimenting. I need some kind of like console table to put the TV on, which is what I'm looking for right now. These are like end tables. Should I do something a bit longer? Like maybe I use the Basement Treasures one with the busted TV and put a functional one on top. Again, probably Basement Treasures. It's not my fault if it looks so good. But I could do something like that. And then maybe a big rug. I was gonna say werewolves, but I did use the werewolves one over there. I'm not sure. None of them look as distressed as I was hoping. Maybe growing together? I mean, that one's kind of nice. I feel like it sort of fits the vibe. Definitely has red. We're missing a good chunk of green. Honestly, it's pretty cute. I can bring in green with some other things, like I could go back to that swatch. I'm still unsure if I'm going to keep this or not. Like, is there a better spot for it? It's pretty snug there, but it could work. Or I could just put it on this side. I did kind of cover the grass though if I did it like that. I don't think I'm opposed to this. What about some curtains on these windows? I don't know if I'm gonna find anything that's as disheveled. I could bring in like green with these curtains though. These are from Discovery University. They're pretty tall, but if I size them down, or maybe use the tool mod, but it would kind of bring in that green a little bit. Ooh, or I use cats and dogs ones, which I do love. Let me see about a coffee table. Again, it's a pretty small space, so I'm not sure. It's not that bad though. I just don't know which one I want to use. There is the one from Adventure Awaits. It comes in like a burgundy too, but again, it might be a bit matchy with the furniture. The Snowy Escape one. I don't want to use Basement Treasures again, but it's just so nice. A light blue, a red. I just feel like it's not my fault if they made it look good. But I should probably branch out, try some new things. This one's not bad from high school years. Like, it kind of looks like they made it or found it, which isn't bad. But I don't know if it's my favorite. Okay, maybe I do just go with the horse ranch one in the end. I do like the more distressed look of that wood, so we can try that out. Or do I go with something darker? I think I'll go with the lighter wood. It does match the rug pretty well, I guess, but I don't know if I want it to match that well, but we will try it for now. we can throw in some plants in these corners. I kind of thought like this one would be cute. Maybe a sconce over here would actually be really nice because it feels kind of dark. Or like a standing lamp. But I'm kind of feeling a sconce. I think this is a bit too fancy. Well, this is pretty fancy as well, but in like a different way. Life and Death really has some beautiful sconces, but I kind of think that this one is best for our purpose. I was kind of picturing it like off to the side though, above this chair here. And we could tuck a plant back there probably. Just something like that. And then maybe a piece of art above there. Oh, we can throw in a cobweb in this corner as well. It's so hard to know what's what. I think that's a corner one. Or a floor one. And we could even throw in maybe a lip. All of these, why do all of these look so large? I was gonna say we could throw in some wall damage. I almost wonder about having like two of these. Maybe just like a small thing. This is from Horse Ranch, so it could work, but it's a little bit large. Also a little bit large. I feel like I use these all the time, but again, it's not my fault if they look super cute. Well, kind of in the green could be nice. I think that works. Maybe I can throw in some like other wall damages here and there. I kind of want to like rotate some things just for a bit of extra something. Maybe in this corner I could do a standing light. Maybe not. It doesn't actually fit the best. I kind of want a different tree, I think. Again, that's pretty large. I mean, I could use the cottage living one. But I was going to try to branch out a little bit. Could use the for rent one. I feel like I have the same rotation of plants. Maybe let's try just the base game one. Something like that. Okay, as far as basics go, I feel like that's pretty good. I wonder if there's like another skill item I could throw in here, but I do have a lot of like extra space. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I might as well take a look. I could throw in like cross stitch by the fire. Oh, maybe a bookshelf even. Or a guitar could be nice as well. Maybe I could just like throw a guitar there. I'm gonna try to slot some things on top of this here to make it look like it's kind of being used as an end table instead of something your Sims can sit on, because I don't really want your Sims to sit on that. Okay, I feel like that's like a pretty good start. I didn't put a bar anywhere, and I wonder if I should. Oh, could I fit in? Oh, not really. I was gonna say, could I fit in a piano, but not quite. I thought I just saw all the bars. Where did they go? This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, again, they're pretty large for this space, so I think I will avoid using those. Okay, let me go and use my favorite hack. Go surfaces, shelves, and then we'll take the one from Dream Home Decorator. And holding Alt, we're just gonna match it to the height of this cushion. And then we can go in and find some decorations to clutter this up. Just kind of thinking like maybe magazines or like the stack of books from base game. We could even throw in maybe some of these too. Oh, I wonder if I just like size this down and maybe tuck it back here. Again, basement treasures. This is not the stack of books I was thinking of. I was thinking of the big one. I think there's like 5 of them. Oh, you know what could be cute? Oh, these are what I was thinking of. It could be cute to have like laundry here, like they've need to fold it or in the process of folding it or something. Maybe I'll just put it right here. Maybe we could throw in a mug as well. Kind of like that. And then I'll put this shelf over here because I think we're still gonna need it. But I'm gonna switch out the colors. Something a bit more neutral. See, the thing is I want to use the white, but it goes opaque when you switch it to the white. And I like when you can see what's inside the box. I guess I'll make it yellow then. I don't know how I feel about that. It's pretty vibrant. Maybe we'll just go white. Okay, maybe above here we could put a mirror. Maybe something long and skinny. Should I just use a base game one? There is this one from Parenthood, which I always do like. I kind of like it in the beige. It's pretty cute. I wonder about putting another sconce, or is that too many? Okay, well, let's start with decorating this part here. Maybe this could be a little channel book. I feel like we could have another mug as well. Tissues. We can have some change as well. I wouldn't mind a picture. Maybe I could put these books as well. And maybe a plant too. Why don't I get the plant while I'm here? Should I use adventure weights again? I really should probably branch out and try some other packs, but sometimes when you know what works, and I feel like a lot of the times I do build in a similar style, so I'm bound to do some repeats, but I should definitely branch out here and there. Okay, all of these need to reslot to height. I could also just snap them to this and then... You can do like this. that work? Okay, I think that's good. Just gonna switch out the colors. Okay, very cute. I guess lastly, well, we should decorate the mantle probably, and also the coffee table here. I have some like board games on the coffee table. I can maybe throw in some other books as well. How many mugs is 2 mugs? Too many mugs, I mean. Can we put a big plant in the middle? Maybe. That one's not bad. I kind of want to do the purple. I don't know why, but it speaks to me. I also think maybe those are too similar of size, so I'll find something else. There's a chess table. Oh, this would be cute just as like a little thing on the side there. Why do I feel like I used this elsewhere though? Oh, I used it right there. Okay, never mind. We won't use that. There's the little telephone. Did I use that in the kitchen? I mean, you can have multiple. I mean, it's like a landline, right? So maybe some CDs. Maybe I'll just do something like that instead. No telephone. Okay, I feel like as a little living room goes, that's pretty cute, but I do wonder about cluttering up the mantle just a little bit. Oh, you can snap things to it. Did I know that? Is that new? Okay, well, I'll snap these pictures, I guess. Oh, maybe I could squeeze that in somewhere. Maybe we should just do like even more pictures. I wonder, well, that fan's definitely not gonna slot, but I do wonder about trying to fit it in on the mantle. I feel like it could be pretty nice. Okay, anything I want to use on the mantle, I'm just gonna pull off for now. And this is probably gonna have to, oops, this is gonna have to size down. Same with the jars, but I do think those will be cute. And oh, maybe I could use this one instead of these. You could use those as well. And I think, well, maybe some kind of like candle could be cute. A candle and some sort of plant. Maybe even this dried one. And then let's look at candles. There is that one. Candlestick. I kind of want to try these ones from Love Struck, but maybe not in that color. Kind of thinking like this. Okay, and then if we delete these, I think that's pretty good. We can delete the ones up top too, and that shelf. gonna switch out colorings quickly. Okay, I think that's adorable for a little living room. Very cluttered and messy, but that's just what I wanted. And so I think, well, the last major two rooms down here are going to be like the entranceway, and I'm thinking this is like a grandparent's bedroom. I'm probably going to do the bathrooms and hallways off camera just because this house ends up being massive. But I guess let's start on a bedroom first and see where that takes us. Alright, so we're gonna have to start with a bed, and I'm thinking a double bed. I'm kind of wondering something a bit more rustic, like Adventure Awaits or Horse Ranch. I don't think I want to go anything too crazy rundown. Even this base game one could be okay. I'm using a wallpaper from Vampire, so I'll kind of try to match that, unless I don't like the wallpaper, in which case we'll switch it. I mean, the cats and dog ones it's pretty nice as well. The only thing is I feel like I use this all the time, so I should probably branch out. Okay, I'm gonna look at my coloring options. I should probably do like an overview like this. That one, I mean, it does match. This one's pretty cute. It also matches. There's a brown. I don't mind the green one. This one's also really cute, but again, I don't think it matches the best. Let's try this one from Adventure Awaits. It's actually like a massive bedroom, so we can probably fit a lot of stuff in here. I'm kind of thinking, what am I thinking? If I turn the grid on, it's pretty snug if I put the bed there, so I do think it should go here. Maybe I could put a desk here. I do like the idea of this really big hutch. And I do like it with the texturing there. But yeah, there's just like a lot of space here that I'm not entirely sure what to do with. There is some vanities, but I don't know if that's the most applicable. There's a big mirror. I could just do maybe like a big mirror and a chair. Or maybe I even do like one of these fireplaces beside it instead of a chair. Is that cute? I feel like it's kind of like wasted space a little bit. I feel like I should do something there. I wonder if I could put in like a record player. Maybe I put the mirror elsewhere. I do like that fan on the wall. We're definitely going to keep that. This record player just looks a bit fancy, so probably not that. I was maybe going to try to find some sort of living chair, but nothing's really speaking to me. Maybe there should be a pet. Let me just think about how many Sims I was going to have. Okay, 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a horse. I feel like I could have like a cat or a dog. It'd be kind of cute if like the grandparent had a personal cat. Some kind of like barn cat. But but I wonder if I want that just to fill up the space a bit. But I could put like a little cat tree beside their bed. And then I can put a little end table here and clutter that up. Again, that's adventure awaits. I need to branch out. Let me try something else. Put the jungle awaits, or jungle adventure one. It's not bad. I kind of like the mix and match of woods. Okay, let's find a lamp for on the side table. There's the broken one. Again, though, I think I need to branch out. Could try just the base game one in green, maybe. Maybe I could put the little music box beside it. I'm coming into a section that I rarely ever visit. We could put some like tins. I don't know what else would be applicable. I'm just gonna try to like organize some things. I did find this duck, which I don't know why, but it felt fitting for this. Do something like that. Oh, that has so cute. It has a little goose on it. Oh, I do like the green one. Something like that. Should I put glitter on top of the cat tree as well? Like I almost want to put the base game laundry basket here. I got rid of the shelf, so I'll have to bring that back, or I'll just use the 9 key, which actually seems to be fine. I can do something like this even. Apologies for the jump cuts there, my dog was barking like crazy. I did find these curtains from Cats and Dogs, which I think look quite cute in here, but we do need a rug for this big space here. I can't do more green, surely. It's like a lot of green and not a lot of red. Maybe I should try to find some sort of red rug then, if we want to make things cohesive. That one's not bad. It is a base game one, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Oh, there is this one as well. But is that like too many mixing patterns? That one's very red. Not quite the shade I'm going for. That one's very purple. And that one's too red. Again, a bit too red. I feel like it's not the worst. I kind of like it. And if you don't like it, you can just switch out the rug. But I'm gonna give it a go. And then we'll see. I kind of want to put an ottoman on the end. Maybe it's just this horse ranch one. I could do it with red. It's kind of cute. I kind of feel like this wall fan should go here. I don't even remember what pack this is from. Love Struck. But I think that's kind of cute. And then just for some more detail, we can throw in some of these. We've got like the cobwebs and the scrapes and everything, which I think looks pretty nice. I mean, I'd imagine this room is still very much in use, but it just doesn't get cleaned as much as it could, maybe. I'm not going to put anything on the wall because half up, half down, I want you to be able to like see across everything. But honestly, I feel like that's pretty good. If that's the case of like the cat tree and stuff, I do need to put some pebbles in the kitchen. Kind of just want to use like 2 little plastic ones. And then we can put a little food mat underneath. Just like that. Okay, cute. Adorable. I feel like that's not bad for a little grandparent's room. Maybe actually before we move on, I could put a plant or a lamp in there. Kind of tempted to do a lamp. Maybe just this little base game one. Okay, cute. And now I think we will do the entranceway, because I was gonna try to put in a little study corner here, like a little desk. That, or I wonder if I could fit the laundry in there. I could probably fit it upstairs too. We have like a giant foyer landing. I don't even know what I'm gonna turn this into. That's gonna have to be for me to figure out, but I could probably fit laundry over there instead. Okay, originally I feel like a desk would fit pretty perfect there, but it's kind of nice to be able to look out the window. Oh, but I could use something older like this from Horse Ranch. I do kind of like the light hitting that desk. It is quite beautiful. I could use a Horse Ranch chair as well. Oh, I kind of like it in that red. And then definitely like an older computer. I could even put some sort of rug underneath. Maybe just this little woven one. It's pretty cute. It's gonna need a lamp for sure. I do love the stained glass one, so maybe I could use that. It's kind of large though. Maybe too large for this space. Is there something smaller? It's sort of smaller, not the most. None of these feel that small. Maybe I just need the lamp to sit up there instead. Like that. And then we can, I think that's better probably. Whoops. And then we can clutter it up a bunch. I definitely got carried away with the shared spaces in terms of like bathrooms and this upstairs area. I'll give you guys like a full tour at the end, but this is sort of the rough plan of what we're working with. I thought it was a little bit easier to do off camera because this is already kind of a massive build, but I thought it'd be fun to start with one of the kids' rooms. I think there's going to be like a kid room and then a teenager's room, so we might as well start with the kid room and then work our way around. And I'm using this wallpaper from Adventure Awaits right now, and I'm probably going to keep it. I wonder if I should use like an Adventure Awaits bed, but I guess I did use this one downstairs, didn't I? As like a double. Maybe just the horse ranch one even. Ooh, or the metal one could be cute actually. Oh wait, that matches so perfect with the wallpaper. That's kind of adorable. I like the green and like yellow color scheme. I could do that, or what are my other options? Yeah, there is this one. It's also pretty cute, but I don't know, I'm kind of loving like this one from Adventure Awaits, so I might go with that. It says I have something in kids activities, but I don't know what that could be. Some sort of side table would be really cute. Maybe a desk? I don't know, does a kid need a desk? Not really. Not at this stage. Oh, this is new. When did they add this? This is like a playmat, but just base game. This is actually really cute. The little sheep. Oh, that's adorable. I don't know when that got added, but that's actually really helpful because there's some bold swatches, and that's about it on these growing together ones. But that's really cute. I don't think I need it for this because that's definitely for like younger kids, but oh, I could put in a toy chest in here. I always like using this one from Growing Together because I really like the swatches on it. Kind of, what if I put that at the foot of the bed? I could put in a very freaky imaginary friend. I could throw in a dollhouse as well. They do work size down. I don't know if I want one though. Okay, let me look at side tables and we'll start there. None of these are speaking to me too much. Maybe something more closed like this. I just don't know. It feels a bit fancy. I can't use Adventure Awaits again. I swear every single video is just me using Adventure Awaits. Maybe I can use the cottage living one instead. Oh, the blue kind of matches the mattress. That could be really cute actually. I don't know why, but tilting it also feels more realistic to me, like it got bumped or something. And then maybe a little lamp. Maybe we could do a cute one. Isn't there like a little panda with an umbrella? I don't think it's the most applicable for this room, but oh, or like a lava lamp. That could be really cute as well. Oh, the little robot even. Maybe I just have multiple. Oh, I could do a little wall light as well. Where's that little space one? I think it's from Parenthood. Wow, that is not what I was thinking. It's in here somewhere. This one. I can just do the little yellow one. I might do it just by the door, actually. I feel like that's pretty cute. And I think it keeps away the scary things so they don't freak out in the night, but I could be completely wrong about that. Because I know there's like this wall light will actually keep away the monsters, but I don't know if that little one will. But we will find out. A tiny plant would be very cute here. I could even just do this little base game one. I definitely need something else here. I could do... maybe this is like better suited in the teens room even. I could include some of these bowls, like there's a little snack. Maybe a water bottle. I feel like tissue's pretty applicable. Craft supplies might actually be even cuter. I could kind of put that on the floor here. Like that. It's pretty adorable. And then I can kind of adjust these things too. Put the water close to the bed. Okay, I feel like that's not bad. What about a rug though? In here is using this little sheep rug, which I think is adorable. It does come in other patterns. I wonder if I should like size it up and use it in here. Like the horses are so cute. Or like one big horse. I kind of like the cream. I feel like, well, I never use this rug. And I never use it in this swatch. And I actually think that's really cute. It might also be helpful to have like a mirror and a dresser in here. Maybe something more colorful like this. The yellow's pretty cute. I do like the green though. That does work well with the wallpaper. And then a bookshelf or a why am I blanking? A dresser. Take a look at the dressers and see. They're all pretty like large though. I want something a bit more flush with the wall. Which is definitely not this. That's humongous. I definitely would need to move the rug a bit. Something more like that. Could put the mirror on this side instead. To my knowledge, Sim should be able to use that just fine, but kind of don't mind it in the default swatch, to be honest. It's a lot more to clutter. There's a lot of surface there, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. I wonder about putting in some like peeling wallpaper from werewolves, just to add a bit of something. And then I think some poster situation above here would be really cute. Again, I have to remember it's for a kid sim, so could do something like this from Parenthood. I don't love it. Maybe I'll just do like a collection of little posters. Something like that. It's pretty cute. And then we can clutter up the top of it too. Do maybe like that. And maybe some bottles. Gonna say maybe a magazine rack, but those don't seem very kid appropriate. Gonna put some books on there. Oh, I could do some more craft supplies. I can do like actual books as well. I could do like a pile of clothes by the mirror even. It's pretty cute. I'll probably leave this wall blank. Oh, and actually, so this is accessible. I think I'll put it right here. Do it like that. Should I put like a lamp or something? I wonder. I'm gonna kind of shift around the posters, I think. Sort of like that. And mess around with the swatches a bit. Alright, I think that's pretty adorable. I wonder if that is functional with the clothes there or not. But I can also throw in some like just clutter to make this room look a bit messier. I don't mind the default swatch. Oh, it does kind of cover the rug though, but if I scooch it, it shouldn't be too bad. And I wonder about this. There's also like some weird glitch thing happening with the roof. I'll make sure that's fixed before this goes on the gallery. I don't exactly know why it's doing that. I need to update my mods, so that could be part of the reason, but I could put like a little height marker here. There's this one from Growing Together. Oh, that one's got little, it's got a little tree. I kind of love that. I can get rid of that and use this instead. I think that's really cute. Why don't we throw some curtains in as well? Maybe I could use these cats and dogs ones again. I do really love the plaid, but I used it downstairs, but it looks so good in this room. Can I be faulted? Maybe I should just do like a yellow with the trim. Oh, or I could do the red actually. It kind of ties stuff in. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe I could get away with some other posters up here too. Nothing crazy. Okay, maybe those are a bit ambitious. Oh, I could try the Adventure Awaits collection. I can't help it if it's so cute. Okay, I'm kind of tempted to use that one. I think that's adorable. I feel like that's pretty good for a kid's room. I'm not upset about that. I think we fit a good chunk in here, so let's try and do the teenager's room now, which I think should be pretty fun to decorate. We definitely need to start with a bed of sorts. And I think my options are pretty wide for now. I think I'll go with a single bed of sorts. I just don't know which one yet. I mean, that one's pretty cute. It does match the wallpaper. But is it a bit boring? I was thinking maybe this one could be kind of cottagey, but I don't think so. The red's pretty cute. I know it time with the rest of the house. I haven't really used a swatch like that before. The pink is pretty adorable as well. I'm kind of like in between these two. If we take a look with the rest of the house. I mean, honestly, I think either could work, but I'm kind of partial to this one. It's just a matter of placement. I could do it like that and have two end tables, or like I can have it against the window like this. There's only one window in here. It's a pretty big room though. I do think, because they're a teenager, they should probably have a desk of sorts. I don't know if I'll get them a computer or not, but... Oh, I could give them a matching pink one. Okay, I can go like all pink in here. The red would be really cute. What if I did the red with the bed I was looking at? I feel like I should switch it up and use the other bed, but I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just keep using the stripes. I'll find a different desk. That one's pretty cute. Maybe I'll just use the one from Cats and Dogs. Though I probably use it more often than I should. I still want it to feel like it fits with the house is the thing. And right now, I feel like the desk is the least of my worries. I feel like it's the bed. It's just kind of the headboard that's throwing me off a bit. Oh, what about this one from Eco Lifestyle? It's kind of cute. I don't know if it's cute enough. We can have a fun little desk chair. Maybe something patterned. I could do the red with this. Maybe I should just change the wallpaper. I could just make it a red wallpaper. Looks very regal now, and the bed would definitely have to change. Oh, what if I did this bed instead? It's actually really cute. I don't know if it fits the best, but it's really cute. What if I went back to the gingham wallpaper? Though I fear that may not help me. I could even just try this wallpaper from Cottage Living. It's pretty cute. Do I like that? It's kind of not bad. Why don't I just roll with it and see for now? Kind of tempted to do the bed like this, and then maybe I could put like a standing mirror in this corner. What do we think? Maybe this one with a little picture on it? But this kind of feels more like, doesn't feel as farmhouse as I was kind of expecting. Maybe it's a mix of like the wallpaper and the bed, but it's not as rustic. Maybe instead I could just try the Basement Treasures one, but I did use that downstairs, so maybe I should use the wooden one from base game. Okay, I might try switching the wallpaper. If I can find that gingham one again. Okay, I see the full gingham, but where's the half gingham? The yellow is kind of cute though. Kind of like that. Yeah, I might prefer it over the brown. It just adds like a bit more vibrancy. Okay, I'm gonna switch out the desk chair as well. I'm not sure what to, but Green, red. These all look so fancy though. I might just use like a dining chair instead, because I can probably get something a bit more rustic looking. Even that's adorable. I do like a set. Okay, that's quite cute to me. Let me look at the end tables again. Oh, the purple's really cute. There's like no real purple. Well, that's not true. It's kind of like a reddy purple. I kind of want to use it. I just feel like this is a color scheme I have not explored many times, and I feel like it's really adorable. It does mean I'll need a rug that works with all of this, though. A purple, red, and yellow rug. I wonder about life and death. Would they have something? Not quite. I mean, the default's okay, but it's not my first pick. Could try a circular one. I mean, this one sort of has the right colors going. More orange than yellow, but it's kind of cute. Maybe they have two rugs in here. Okay, so far I'm not finding anything that could work. Okay, what about using the one from Adventure Awaits? It's very whimsical. But again, I don't know how much it like suits the house. I mean, it's cute, but I don't think it's what I'm looking for. I don't think it matches enough. I kind of feel like maybe we just need another circle rug under here. Does that look weird? I feel like I'm overthinking everything. Maybe I just need one big rectangle rug. Okay, now I feel like we're just all over the place. I don't even know what's working anymore. I'm having a crisis. I mean, that's a cute rug, but I just don't know if it fits. Anything in Parenthood? Not exactly. I thought this would be a lot easier than it's proving to be. Hopefully it's still kind of interesting. That's very vibrant. Do I have to use werewolves again? Oh, the pink and green. Okay, wait. What if I made the side table more green instead? I don't know what my options are for that, but... Or maybe I just use Horse Ranch? I don't know, I kind of think this rug is really cute. If I make it a little bit bigger, something like that. I mean, that's maybe greenish, not exactly. Well, that kind of matches. It's pretty cute. Okay, maybe I can just like rotate this slightly. like that. And then maybe we will switch the chair as well. Oh, the green's actually quite cute. Oh, like that. Okay, now I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I feel like that's like pretty good as bare bones. Maybe I can give them some kind of like beat up laptop or something. I think there's the one from Strangerville that's like, yeah, this one fished out of the trash. I won't give them that, but I could give them like a little pink one or something. Maybe that one's probably better. Okay, other like activities for in here. We could put in a dresser and I think probably some books as well. Oh, maybe we could use this little shelf. Let me see about the dresser though. Oh, I think it'd be cute to have music as well, but maybe on the desk. Okay, don't know what to do in terms of dresser. I could do something like simpler and just kind of have this be like a little dressing corner, like that one from Horse Ranch, or I could go with something a little bigger. This one comes with the mirror, so I could even do it like this maybe. I could kind of get the light green going too. Honestly, it's pretty cute like that, and then we can throw in some little decorations and stuff. This might be best suited with like a standing lamp in the corner. You could even do the werewolves one, the patchwork. I think that's pretty cute. Maybe this should go by the mirror instead. Could do it kind of like this. That's cute, like they've been getting ready in the morning. I think we could also throw in like some shoes over here. But like these little sneakers. Something like that. Cute. I kind of want like a plant on the side here. Something tall. Have I used cottage living up here? I literally used it right there. Okay, not this one then. Maybe we can use that one from For Rent. If I can find it. Not that one. It was somewhere here, but it has since left. It might be too fancy looking anyways. Maybe we'll use something else. Maybe I'll just try this one from Get Famous. In yellow, I guess? Actually, no, we can do the green and match the pot there. We need like a bunch of decorations on the walls, I would argue. We can start with curtains here. Oh, what if I use the red version of this? Not that one per se, this one. It's cute, but maybe too much for this space. There's already a lot happening. Oops. I could try the matching ones. I'll just do it in the cream. It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. For this side, should probably do more like peeling wallpaper and stuff even. I could put some scratches here, like the desk has been moved a few too many times. And then some posters as well. We'll try these ones over here. Could have like a little one by the bedside table. I can put a small lamp or like a candle or something. It is a teenager, so I can have a candle. I could do that one from backyard stuff. Maybe like a really tiny plant as well. I was kind of thinking the one from Grange Mudroom. It's like super tiny. Maybe we could give them like this hair set instead. I'm kind of seeing this as more of like a preteens room. This might look a bit more teenagery, but we'll do more like this. It definitely needs other glitter. Let's see, that could be okay. I want like the little baking one, yeah. Alright, I think that's pretty adorable for a little side table. Let's do the desk here. Just kind of throwing out any clutter I think could work, and then we'll filter afterwards. Okay, maybe some sort of plant over there. I could try that one. Okay, I think that looks very adorable. Do I make the bag green? It's kind of nice like that. Little records. Okay. Do I put some other things there? That's my last kind of wonder. Maybe a cobweb. I was gonna say like the peeling wallpaper, but it all goes on the right-hand side. So maybe instead some sort of poster, if I can find something. This one's okay. I didn't clutter on top of this bookshelf. We can just put some little baskets and a little picture. Nothing crazy. I think that's really cute though, as like a little teenager's room. Is there any sort of like activity I could try and throw in, or maybe I could put like a little journal there and some bracelet making stuff. It didn't really help with the center of the room, but I think that's fine. Oh, there was paper crafts. That's okay. I think we probably fit more than enough in this room. I think both these rooms look super cute, so let's finish up the parents' room, and then honestly, I think we're done. This is truthfully a very large room. I would say all of these rooms have been very big, but we'll do our best. Hopefully it's not getting too repetitive, because there's a lot of bedrooms back to back, but I was kind of wondering about this one from Life and Death, this bed. Or we could try... Could do cats and dogs again. If I try it in like this one instead. There is green, and there is brown. Oh, I could do the red. It's kind of nice like this. It's definitely like an old looking bed, which I appreciate because it's meant to be like an old house. Maybe I center it under the window, maybe not, because that actually covers most of it. Okay, this might be the best spot for it, to be honest. I don't want to use all Life and Death in here, so I probably shouldn't use a Life and Death rug. But we'll see what our options are. I just like this woven one. He's slightly tilted. It might be pretty like bland looking in here, but kind of nice. For like a side table situation, I feel like a clothes drawer. I don't think there's a matching end table to this bed. I could use cats and dogs or Discovery University. Discovery University fits a bit better, I would say. Just in terms of like color scheme and stuff. So maybe we'll try that one. I don't know if, does it look too matchy in here? I don't know what's better, to be honest, but it could be cute if we had some of the cards just on the end tables. Okay, for some reason when I place them down I can only get 2 swatches, which is very strange to me. There's so many more. Why? That is very odd. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple. Maybe like that. Can throw on a plant as well. Put it on that side. I can do like a smaller one over here. I want to find some sort of lamp for the end table. We could just do this one from Seasons. Maybe I'll have 2 of them even. Like one on each bedside. I don't know what color though. Maybe just the white, to be honest. There is red flowers, but I'll go with the yellow. I don't know about anything on the side. Well, actually we could put like a little mug. Maybe a little used mug there would be cute. And then for over here, we'll put the lamp again. And a plant. Could put some sunscreen. I don't want to also give them a mug. Maybe they could have a little note. A notepad, maybe? I kind of want to give them like a pen. Let's go into debug. Which I think should have a pen somewhere. Here we go. pen and pencil? Oh, the pencil clips completely, so we won't do that. Strange. Okay, I feel like for end tables that's pretty good. I don't know, did this get straightened again? Because I want it crooked. Does it look crooked? Okay, now it's crooked. Okay, yeah, so we have a lot of empty space here that I'm not sure what to do with. Like, I can definitely do the standard, like, dresser and mirror and everything, but in terms of desk, we don't really need one in here because we have one downstairs. Did I use this downstairs? I did. Maybe I just give them one of these closets from Get Together. It like takes up a lot of space, but that could be good for us. And I can kind of wall it off like this. Actually, I think that's pretty cute. And then it kind of like sections the room a bit more. Then over here, maybe we could have like a fireplace and some seating. I do really like this dresser from Life and Death, but it might be a bit fancy for in here. Could do the cats and dogs one. Maybe I can only fit like a chair and stuff. No fireplace. Could do a rocking chair, though I did use that on the porch to my knowledge. Could do a plush rocking chair, I haven't used that. Or just a really straggly one from the Basement Treasures kit. I don't think I've used that anywhere. Did I use it in the downstairs? No. I can definitely try that. And I did say there was a cat. I could put like a cat bed in here, or like a pet bed of sorts. Something like that. I could do the red and kind of tie in that there. I kind of want some sort of open curtain situation. Surely not cats and dogs again. Should definitely branch out. I have been using these base game ones. I might just use those again. Just clip with the floor though, which is not ideal. I mean, I can make them sit higher, but then the lighting goes all weird. Yeah, it's kind of happening for all of them. That is strange. Oh, I guess we'll go with it. I don't really know what else I'm gonna use, so. Then maybe a standing light here. I haven't used it yet, so I feel like I could get away with the Basement Treasures one. We'll probably leave that side empty. And then we'll just clutter this up. Oh, we can put a little mirror above here too. Honestly, the little circle would be really cute. This is from Get Together. I think that's very cute there. And then we can throw on a bunch of glitter. Oops. I can put some magazines in here now. I can just put this hamper in the corner. I should probably do like a functional one though, because I only have one currently. Do it like that. These are all kind of activities, so back to where I was. Do some towels maybe, these clothes, then a plant, and that'll probably be enough for this dresser, I would think. Put the plant there, towels, this. Okay, it's maybe a bit snug. I think we'll get rid of that one. Put in these and like stack the magazines on top. Put some keys there, little trinket. Maybe the trinket doesn't fit the best. I feel like that's not bad. All right. Okay, does it need other things? Maybe just a couple of wall decals and maybe like a cobweb. Put a cobweb there. Some wall decals there. There even. I can get some like chipping paint ones as well. Okay, I think that looks pretty cute. Maybe I'll put a sconce above this mirror. What's the one I've been using? I think it was this one. The mirror might have to go down just a touch. Maybe this goes up just one. Okay. I think all in all that's super cute. Should I throw in an ottoman? Or is that too similar to downstairs? Maybe just like a little poof would be cute. Kind of cute, I think. This corner needs something, maybe a tall plant. I could use a jungle adventure one. I think it's the ivy clipping. I was gonna say this is kind of weird, but what can you do about it? Honestly, I think that's a super cute parents' bedroom, which actually has us completing this whole build. So now I'll take you into the tour. We're going to go ahead and start with the tour now, working our way on the outside. I think it came out so cute in the end. It's very exposed in this lighting, maybe overly so. I should maybe like switch into build mode just so we can see different options. Oh, it looks so pretty in the evening. That's gorgeous. Then we have the nighttime, also very pretty. Morning and then afternoon. I guess I will do afternoon just for ease of eyes, but this is what it came out like on the outside. I think it came out so cute. Side of the build. I like all the wallpapers we used. And the back of the build's really cute. And the little shed too. We'll start on the front entrance here. I really like the addition of the rocking chair and the hay. Feels very worn down, but this is the entranceway itself. I really like how everything has like a color scheme in here. A little desk area. It's very cluttered, and that's exactly how I like it. The living room is adorable. I don't know if I've ever done a living room in this color scheme, but super cute and super cluttered. Got the hallway too. Our little dining room. Again, very cluttered. And I love how like messy everything feels. Specifically loving the addition of these eggs. Then over here we have the grandparents' room. I really like the addition of the cat tree. I think that's a fun touch. I probably should have put a cat bed in here as well, but I guess if there's a tree, they don't really need a bed, do they? Then we have the bathroom. I have to make sure to show you guys these as well because I did them off camera. It's pretty simple in here. I put a little bit of scuffs on the floor, but very cute. Then we have the kitchen. I love how this kitchen came out. I would love to do gameplay in here. I think it's so cute. Everything's very dark in here, but I don't think I mind that. Everything should be functional as well. But again, don't quote me on that because I'm not the best at playtesting my builds if I ever do them. The little sunroom. I really like how many activities I was able to squeeze in here. But I think it's very cute. And then we can make our way upstairs. Again, decorated this off camera, but I think it came out so cute. And I like that we fit in more skill items as well. Over here, I just put like a small washer dryer. There's really nothing in here. And then we can go into the parents' room first. I think we're able to match the color scheme really well. And then I gave them a bathroom as well. So very cute. Just base game wallpapers and stuff. Then we have the teenager's bedroom. Very cute in here. I love how this came out. I like the color scheme too. I'm not sure I've really done anything like this before, but super cute. You can look at the bathroom as well. Not much in here, but very cute nonetheless. How many times have I said cute in this tour? And then we have the kids' room. Again, I don't know if I've gone with a color scheme like this, but I think it works very nice in this room. And then we can exit out this way. And that is the whole entire tour complete. And I was able to fix the roof. Alright everyone, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if there's anything you want to see me build, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one.